York looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lips, nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Hi. How you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? Coyote. She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades work time for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You can forget you're an orc for a while. Worked for me. You sell BTLs, right? Oh yeah, chummer. Oh yeah. Better than life. Definitely better. Dream chips, mindbenders, slims, SimStim, SimSense without peak limits, high octane intensity. So what kind of rides can I go on? Oh, we got it all of it. We got it all. Yeah, what you want to do? What you want to do? Some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. Don't roll that way? Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got the fairy tale direct chummers love. You name it. And you can slag and frag to your heart's content. That's the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging. Don't matter what the trip is, as long as there's fragging involved, right? Coyote's eyes are hard, pupils tight, little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe. For the right price, you can feel it. What it's like to die, what it's like to kill. How does this place operate? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part, it's a lab. They test the new stuff here. The hottest Drek. You can place a special order and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door, it'll get you in and out anytime you want. Then you can buy a beetle and slot right here. Other guys guard you while you're chipping. Safest way, chummer. Safest way. Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this Drek? His eyes stop rolling. He's focused, high alert. You want to step back off that? You want to step away the hell back? This is sprawl biz, chummer. It's the biz of the people, and by the people, it's for the fragging people. So slot off with that unless you're looking to get hurt. Guess I'm looking to get hurt. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that truck they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. You sound like you know from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you, no implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears streaming down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's car. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers, They're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. Japanese mafia? Oh man. How many and what kind of firepower? There's the guy on the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye. There's another 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. 5 or 6, that's not so bad. We have surprise on our side. Any chip heads inside the lab? Yep, all day, all night. And they can be dangerous too. Chip heads? Dangerous? Once someone's chipped, they can send them any program they want, make them do whatever. Turn them into horrors, killers, anything. We're looking for a kid named Gino. Know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker. Trades his time for chips. They're a little errand boy. I saw him going there this morning. He hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Gotta go. Let's see. Jamal. Let's go talk to Jamal. Nope. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emaciated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at? I hear you have a pass card. You hear right. Got a few. I sell them at a discount. Charlie charges 15 yen for them, but I can get you 3 for 100. I was thinking 75. Now I was thinking slide off. Maybe you should just hand it over? His lips curl into a feral snarl. This is the Baron's, Orme. You want it, you take it. Alright. I don't care. Kill them all anyway. What's going on out there? Ah, son of a bitch. Oh, he's dead. That's good. He's still swinging a damn bat. Ooh. Really? You missed? Dude, you are terrible at this. Oop. You pick up a worn, mangled notebook. It smells of sweat and alcohol. You threw the notebook. The notebook contains a list of illegal SimSense rides and the names of clients who have purchased them. Look for interesting BTL names. The Better Than Life rides run the gamut from fantasies like I Can Fly to real life recordings such as Bum Killer. The list of rides doesn't seem to have much value. Looking for interesting client names. Upon further examination, the client list is more than a simple list of names. It also contains private information about some of the more well-to-do or connected clientele. It may be that the syndicate behind this lab is directing certain clients here to secretly extract information from them while they are under the influence. The notebook is likely worth something if you can sell it. Take that. So, homeboy over here didn't have the card, did he? Take this up maybe too. Oh. The entire floor of this tenement has been given over to a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. "It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place. I told you it was only a matter of time." The man with the cyberdeck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. "You messed with the wrong BTL lab, Aho. This is a Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my own personal killer puppets. You're fragged. Full stack, don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing and you could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade, better than fragging the tweakers if they get caught in the middle." Okay. Two weapons. Oh. Yeah, what is this? Oh, hell. I can move that. Wonder. There we go. Where did you shoot? This could be bad. Yep, don't do that again. Will you please stop? Could have done that better. Could have screwed up. Hopefully Gino didn't die. But I think it probably would have got more if had so many people die. That's alright. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps. Suddenly, his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white, chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. Well, what? What the hell? Who slotted me out? Who fraggin' slotted me out? Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes, no recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches in his skirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off. Just back the hell off. Take it easy, Gino. We're backing off. He presses his hand to the sides of his head, his finger still on the trigger. Squints. What the hell is wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is the way you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. He looks around the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Oh, God. Look at me. Put the gun down, Gino. Come with us. No, you don't. You can't understand what it's like out here. I'm naked. I gotta slid. Gotta get away. He points the gun at Coyote. You're not gonna stop me. I'll friggin' kill you first. Gino, no. Ooh. I'm sorry, Carla. I am so sorry. Coyote looks to you, tears in her eyes. He was totally, He was beyond help, Coyote. I'm sorry, but he's at rest now. I'm not stopping. Not now, not ever. She looks at Paco, back at you. The angel of death. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's gonna wash the scum off these streets. I'm gonna burn every mother fragging BTL shop in the sprawl until they are all gone. Every mother fragging one. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, full sec, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. Thinks she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, Summer. So why's the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folks call Mrs. Kubota. It's a Touristville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. So who else is around? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's here. Don't think you met him yet. Who's Bartlett? John Bartlett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz, connected. You might want to meet him. So is that guy still bothering you? You mean my ex, Shane? Yeah. No, he hasn't been in since the last time. No calls, pages, or handwritten notes either. Weird, he was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone at the Universal Brotherhood of his and settle down. Alright, I'm gonna have a good look around. Have fun. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I bet he can... I'm very busy. You tell me something worth my time or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Ren Rocco would pay to keep it quiet and Ares would pay to know what it is. Oh, actually, I'm gonna go. I got both of these. I got 800 million for something like that. Deal. I'm just gonna take because I know I'm not gonna get that stuff. I got one more thing to sell. Got a juicy list of BTL clients straight from a Yakuza Syndicate lab. That's dangerous info. I'd rather not handle it, so how about 600? Deal. It's done. John Bartlett, full of life with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey lady, what's shaking? Little this, little of that. I hear that, Ome. I might have something for you if you got the neon. Time is money, I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. An in-the-know lady like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. If you say so. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rabble, but we're worth it. Oh. I guess that was it. Let's talk to Jessica. We're going to save. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside of her comfort zone. Yes, you are? I'm full sec. I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. I was told as much on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead, that I should come to this place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. He was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skyward, then gives a small shake of her head. Wish I could say that's a shock, but given the circles he ran in, Sam hadn't run in the shadow in years. If you say so, but even so, look at this place. These people, and you. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No. I've been getting that a lot lately, but no. By the look on her face, she's clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest, I would just soon put all this behind me, and the faster way to do that is through proper channels. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? Lone Stars? Professional? Not the ones I've seen. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. First, Sam was my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone around who really knows Sam will put up the money. Who is it? Sam. He hired me from behind the grate. I don't understand. It's called the dead man switch. It triggered when he died. Am I to believe that my drunken sod of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and this bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composed herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Fulzak. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam... Well, Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I'd prefer to just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Volsek. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you're not going to let this go. I respect that you're honoring my brother's memory in your own way, but I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanor instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way the police can't. Maybe I can help. What do you need from me? When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. Oh no, here we go. There was a note on Sam's body, sounded like an apology, and offered to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time now. I don't know why he would have kept it. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me these days. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calfrey. And what brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave there. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become, and I came back here to help make that happen. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. Don't think it's an exaggeration to say that she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming and refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. So where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser that evening. A very crowded fundraiser. And were you and your brother close? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? You don't seem to care whether his killer faces justice. Of course I want justice, I just can't let him drag me down again. Show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her, but that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk? I can't believe he kept it. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studied the old photo for several silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then after our father died, things began to change. We couldn't get back to a new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays out wet across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, with Mom working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally, I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, and another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Please do. Thank you. I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm re-entering my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. What is this? Goodbye, full sack. Hope you find what you're looking for. Stay safe. Cody's wiping the back bar. She doesn't stop when you approach. She keeps her eyes on her. Hey. Hey, you okay? Yep, fine. Listen, full sec, I don't want to talk about what happened with Gino, okay? When it's done, what's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to do or say. I'm going to be looking for work. Your kind of work. So if something comes up, keep me in mind. I will. Okay, I got to do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself. Glad to see you well, full sec. And you, Mr. Cluey, holding down the fort? As always, though people are more on edge than usual, word got around about the latest Ripper killing. People aren't feeling safe, and when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days? That's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. Safety in numbers, chummer. Not that we numbers here. I got it covered. Man, your size covers a lot. Take care, big guy. Later. If you're talking to me, there's business transact. Am I right? It's always business with me. I appreciate this about you. Street talk is that you are a dangerous individual. What can I do for you, dangerous individual? You need to put a crew together. You got scratched, you're planning to pay me out of your earnings. How much is this going to cost me? Well, for your speed, you'd hired help will run you about $1,200 a head. If you start taking on tougher jobs, well, the more experience the runner, the higher the rates. Seems what I earn. Okay, in that case, I can pay the runners up front. Excellent, we agree on terms. I got some runners on call if you got any special requests. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who want to take advantage of the situation. A bunch of mercs have locked down the area. I don't know. They don't think they're here for us, though. My guess there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Well, it was for Lone Star. They're all dead. Hope you're a better shot than they are. Well, that's good to know. Cool. You there, this block is off limits. We've got a gas leak on the docks. No loitering. This guy doesn't look like one of the hired mercenaries. Are you even listening? Get out of here. I'm not here for you, just let me through. Look, lady, I didn't want to have to do this. Well, that's awkward. 4. you suck. To stop. Minus 10 HP per round? Are you kidding me? Finally, you hit something. Who is what? There you are. You kidding me? Oh, bitch. As soon as last mark hits the ground, the doc becomes eerily silent. Looks like the key to the warehouse.